you? You put emotes in my chat for? Who told you could put emotes in my chat? I didn't use the bathroom, ma'am. Okay. Emos in chat. Oh gosh, get the emos out of here. Okay, so hi everybody. Hello. If I became a dragon, would you become a dragon with me? So I'm not alone? Yeah? I've been watching Isekai Oji-san. I like it. It's funny. Okay. No, only emo. You become an emo with me. I see. Can't wait tonight. Tonight is the night I get to try my medicine. I don't know what I was doing with this outfit. Ah, that's why it's so fat. Okay, I forgot to press the punch. Press the sensitivity. Oh my god. Yeah, I drew this and I can't even tell you what the heck the detail is. You guys can tell how sketchy it is though. He's not wearing like I didn't give him like a cloak or something, did I? No, I just gave him a tall neck. Not a long neck. He's not a giraffe or a dinosaur. Or is he? Actually, I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't. This isn't my character. So he could be a dinosaur in disguise. He could be the Velociraptor. His hair is crazy. A very long day. I was very tired. But I'm doing okay for now. I got some food in me, which is energy, and I watched some more Isekai Oji-san and some more Orphan. I finally decided to watch the reboot of Orphan. And it does follow the manga more. So far in the little details. I didn't actually mind the first one. I did switch of it, especially during Revenge was kind of a mess, but I like the fact that Magic's wearing his black clothes now. I really wanted to see Orphan Max get animated though. It's only a 2-volume manga, but it's all about Magic. He's my favorite. Yes, that's the name of a character if you don't know. Of course, a series about a sorcerer is going to be all about magic, but specifically the character Magic. He's so adorkable. It's the best, man. I like the adorkables. Let's see. Yeah, I've been slowly working on this, but I keep erasing stuff because it's just, I don't know, I got overwhelmed, which, you know, happens when I don't sleep. But my new sleep meds came in today. They're kind of scary to look at because it's like this crazy setup, but it's a lot easier to use than it looks. Because, yeah, they sent me 2 bottles of it because it's a liquid. I thought it was going to be a pill, but it was a liquid. Because when I had the, consultation or whatever, they talked to me about it. Yeah, I was like, huh, oh, that's not what I was expecting, but that's fine. That's not a problem. And then they sent me 2 syringes, but they're like the ones, they don't have the needles on them. They're just the vial or whatever that sucks it up. There, look, I just pulled a Wong. And then there's 2 like empty pill bottles, which I guess are used. What did I do here? What is that supposed to be connected to? What the hell? I know I gave him some kind of what do you call them? The little loopies. Like this right here, I know is a loopy, but I don't know what it's connected to. What the fuck did I do? What are they like? It's a military like uniform, I guess. Let's go to the interwebs. I have no idea what I was doing. You guys ever do that? What are those called? They're not called loopies. They're like the rope, you know, the decorative rope. What is that actually called? Braiding? Is that what it is? I'm not sure. Yeah, like I don't know where my inspiration came from. Hi, Quotable. So like I can't pinpoint it to use as a basis, but I guess I just make stuff up, right? Let me double check my notes because he might have had a brooch on him. ちょっと待ってください. This is what happens when I can't tell what my drawing is. Okay. I actually don't think I had anything. Okay. That's just about his personality. Yeah, I guess I don't really have anything that says anything about that. That was just me. That was all me, guys. Mendokusai na. I made it hard. It's me. It's always me. Well, I guess we'll just make stuff up when all else fails. What if I look up? I know you guys gotta like sit here and watch me. I don't think I was. Check on it. What is Final Fantasy 15? It's a Final Fantasy 15 OC, so maybe one of the characters in here. Let's see. Noctis. Prince? What does his outfit look like? I spelled Noctis wrong, guys. I just felt you should know this. I spelled it horribly wrong. Yeah, he's supposed to be like Noctis's child. I don't know who the mom is. Would probably be the blonde girl, right? I found a shirtless guy. Can I just put him in like a what is that called? He's got like a hat in one of his alternatives, right? Oh god, he's ugly when he's older. Wait, why does he look like Dante? Wait. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like... Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna make stuff up. I mean, that's no surprise. Oh, here we go. Yeah, why did I decide to do that? Yeah, I don't know. That's nothing like his king outfit or anything. I really am crazy, aren't I? Wow, and that one, he looks like he belongs in that one band. I don't know what they're called. There's some kind of emo band. I know, we were talking about emos earlier, too. Okay, but yeah, I guess, yeah, I have no idea what I was doing. Okay, I'll just make something up. What could go wrong, right? No idea what I was doing in my original sketch. This is why, children, you should not take random breaks when you're not sleeping, because everything is weird. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. I'll just ignore it for the time being until I get there. Why do they have like those braided ropes? Does anybody know, like, specifically the reason for it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't because it was high fashion or something. Although, and totally unrelated, one of my friends has a cat named after a character from Zoolander, Hansel, and she put a hat on him and he just was chill with it, and I told her it's because it was fashion. Anyways, yeah, do you guys know what those are called? You guys know what I'm talking about? No? I guess I was trying to do something with it here. Because I wasn't trying to give him like a cape or something, right? Some sort of hat? No, it's like it's a rope thing. They wear them like usually it's on either across like a cape or it's on like one side. So like, because I think this is how I'm gonna do this one. We'll go ahead and make a button here. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell I was doing here. I'm just gonna. I guess that's the kind of the fun when you have full like control over outfit and commission. If I forget, it's fine. Yeah, but normally I swear, guys, I swear I'm not this bad. It's lack of sleep thing. I usually am also able to get them done faster, but like with everything going on, and I just don't have the energy to do stuff. And then in this case too, his hair was murdering me. It's like this. Yeah, it's like it hangs. It's over the breast to the shoulder typically. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, it'd be like. I gotta actually clean that up, but there we go. Like this. It's these little thingies. They're like some kind of like braided cord. Like, what is the purpose of that? Is it just to look fancy? I mean, what's the history behind that? Anybody know? Can you not it? I know you guys are like, what the hell? Yeah, this is me in a nutshell. I want to know. I've never really looked up the history of you know, every single type of fashion. I can't say I've never done it because I have. Well, yeah, I know that you often see it in like, especially military, like military type things, even if they're royalty in a military type thing. Because like, I know like Napoleon had something like that, right? I think so. He's a little short guy. Although he actually wasn't as short as we historically, as we portray him as. Just compared to a lot of the other people historically, he was short. But I mean, that's like telling, like I'm 5'7", and compared to all my friends who are 5'2", I am not small, but compared to other people, I could be. When I was in Japan, I was actually pretty tall, especially compared to girls. But other girls, yeah, I towered over them a bit. I have a bunch of small friends. But yeah, it's just the average height, I think. And aiguilette is an ornamental braided cord with decorative metal tips worn on uniforms or as part of other costumes such as academic, where it will denote an honor. Thank you. Okay, so that would be aiguillette or aiguillette. Is that French? Is that what is it? My French pronunciation sucks. But that's interesting. Okay, so they just wear it. Yeah, so it is to be fancy, but specifically it does play a role. It's to be fancy and let everyone know that you've been chosen to be fancy. I understand. If you've been chosen, you can wear it. If not, fuck off. Yeah, you see it a lot in like fantasy-based stuff. Small ones. Small ones what? Small what? Quotable, what is small? Okay, well, I've learned something new. I think that's very important. Yeah, I would say with the double, at the end, I would have thought it would have been French too. I actually wanted to go into etymology. I really love linguistics and stuff. Or not, I didn't want to go to etymology. I wanted to go in linguistics because I love etymology. I love that kind of stuff. But it really wasn't a feasible major when I was in college. And that makes it sound like I was like forever. Yeah, I never knew what it was called. I just knew it was a braided cord, so... I've sewn enough of them in cosplay. He's gone. I gotta put that back up. You friends, your? Yeah, my friends are small. Quotable, haven't you met Kitten though? Kitten's small. Compared to me. I do. I say they're my small waifus. My smallest waifu is, I think she's 4'11". She's very small. I cosplay with her a lot, or well, did prior to pandemic. But she lives like 2 hours south of me, so I haven't really seen her in a while. Yeah, I remember when I was working on, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Arata Kangatari, also known as Arata the Legend. When I cosplayed Kanagi, yeah, I did the shirtless guy. And was working on his armor pieces, I learned the name for the loin guard. is what the crotch flap is. And it is just butt flap or butt guard or whatever. I was like, because I would just call them butt and crotch flap. They do have specific names. I went with more of a leather work on his. I believe she would. No doubt Kitten would do this. I bought paint for Kitten today at my store. Yeah, so the comic shop that I work for has started carrying more Warhammer stuff. So we got a bunch of paints in, and Kitten just happened to send me a message to be like, do you guys have this? And I was like, wait, yes we do. We just restocked today too, so perfect timing. But that one actually wasn't low. I keep selling the same color though, and it's not that one. But yeah, so I grabbed Kitten one. With my discount! I also got some books, because I had books come in. Like, so, my boss didn't have enough of, what is it, World Tree? It's like written, here, it's like, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna write on this, because this is 0, and then it's like 3s? Yeah, so it's like that, it's written like that. Anyways, I kept staring at the poster because it was right in front of me at work, so I was gonna read it, but I didn't order it in time, so I figured I'd just pick one off the shelf. Well, we sold out of them, and apparently it went out of print really fast, so a second printing was coming. And I was like, that's fine, I don't care if it's a second printing, I just want to read it. Well, yeah, they ended up apparently sending him a couple extra of the first printing randomly in this week, so he gave me a first printed one. I was like, oh my god, this is cool, I got a first edition now. So I'm fine with it. I was like, I'm just gonna read it. And then I got a blank cover in again, because I've been ordering some blank comic covers to draw. This one is Darkstalkers, but specifically it's the Felicia story. I already got the Morgan story. I'll have to see what else I want to get to draw. I just want to draw them and sell them. I mean, I want the excuse to draw them, but if I can sell it, I have more of an excuse. Sometimes I just want to draw sexy girls too. I like drawing cute things and sexy guys and girls. I don't like drawing scenery. I like drawing armor and robots, but I'm not super good at it. I want to get better at like mech design because I have some stories that I would like to do. I have like two, I wouldn't say like bigger, but I have two stories that have mechs in them that I wouldn't mind writing at some point, but I can't draw or design mechs, so they obviously have not gone anywhere. I think I'm getting the hang of pilot suits though. And armor I'm okay with now because I literally, the Art Institute, is that it? Is that where we go see the art? In Chicago, you go see the art stuff. I think it's the Art Institute. My problem is I have trouble with the sharp designs of it, I think. Okay, yes, Art Institute. Yeah. They had an armor exhibit when I was younger. I think I don't know if I was still in college then. I know I was still using my college ID to get the discount, but that doesn't mean anything. My college ID doesn't have a date on it. So admittedly, I've used it for things way past the point. But yeah, I went there and I just sketched armor the whole day. I have a whole book on weapons too. You have a membership until September. I want to be, well, hopefully I'll be walking soon. I mean, I am walking, but like walking well enough I can go places. I want to go. My goal is to be able to walk normally without having to sit down and rest too much by August when we go to that random con I'm dragging Wong to in Ohio, because we're going to go to the Ohio hiking trail that has a fucking castle on it, and I want to hike to it. So, yeah. But yeah, so mecha design is quite a bit different than armor, because armor has more roundness to it at times, where mecha design has a lot more angular. And because I'm not really good with, like, I didn't have a lot of experience with robotics, despite the fact that how many mecha series did I watch as a kid? Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I guess maybe because I also read way more fantasy and stuff, I have a better understanding of armor than I do, like, that stuff. I've actually only done a few, like, actual polished arts of mechas, too. So that's probably something I need to work on more as well. I just haven't had time. You're right. Because if you look at, like, Escaflowne, I guess they definitely look more like a fantasy. Yeah, but these are the ones I want to go more sci-fi on. I mean, it's not like I have all the time in the world. I got other stuff I got to get done first, but yeah, it's just one of my end goals. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I know Benku is doing some stuff with, he's doing his own mecha and 3D stuff, so I can always maybe commission him in the future to help me design it too. When he feels more comfortable. I definitely don't want it to look too much like a Gundam though, because I do see that a lot with a lot of these quote-unquote designs. Like, obviously, if they're supposed to be doing, you know, it's supposed to look like a Gundam or based on a Gundam, that's one thing. But I see a lot of them in other series, too, that don't. And no, I don't need somebody as the left foot. I'm going to waste all my time on just this recording today. No, I'm going to try to get more done. I've been editing those kiosk pages for the actual Kickstarter print, or for the color print edition and stuff, are going a little slower than I planned because I keep redrawing their freaking noses. I'm sorry, guys. I was like, I'm not going to redraw anything, and next thing I know, it's like I've definitely given Umishin about 11 nose jobs at least. And Light has had like 4 now that he's in it too. And I'm like, I need to stop, but I don't like how it looks. I'd actually really like to redo it all, but I don't have time. That's not my goal. My goal is to actually finish the story, not just keep taking breaks. But I know, because I put all that time in coloring it, I was like, the least I can do. And especially because people were finally like, oh, that's not that bad. I was like, oh, you guys will pay that much? I always put it in black and white because I was worried it was too expensive. But it definitely looks better in color. Common artist problem. You're not wrong. Well, to be fair though, the beginning of this kiosk was done like, you know, 17 years ago. I've obviously improved as an artist, and then God, if I didn't, I would be so sad. But yeah, so it's also just, you know, my own skills and stuff. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before on stream. It's not like it's a secret or anything, but I have mentioned before to several people that I felt like if I had waited like a month or two later to start Zo's Kiosk than I did, I would have had a better understanding of, what do you call them? Of, like frame layouts and pacing, because the beginning, it's not as bad as I thought it would be, since I've been going through and editing it, but I still think I was like, I know I could have done better. Although I guess at the same point, the beginning isn't supposed to be super important. You got me a Billy! How nice! I need 4, okay? That's my next thing to save up for. I'm gonna grab some Billies so then I can finally put all my Gunplas up. I don't want to build any of them because I know, like, last stream somebody was like, build your Gunpla or whatever. I don't wanna. 100, okay. I don't think I have room for 100. I probably could manage... Well, if I started using the basement... No, I don't want to go that crazy. I've been trying to sell off figures and stuff too, so I have places. Because like I want to have a whole Gundam shelf. I don't know. I don't know how many of you guys were following me on Twitter because I have some new friends. I have Char's Stonhelm or whatever, the little hat thingy, and I do also have his pilot suit helmet ordered. And then of course I have the figures. I have a Quattro figure. I have Char in his normal outfit. I have Char in his pilot suits. And then when I got Quattro, I also got Haman-sama for Wong. And then he's got that bitch Katajina. Yeah, on my desk, I just have a lot of chibi. I actually have a lot of like little Gundams, like the little SD blind box Gundams. And then I have a lot of Amuro and and Kai Shirichi like chibi figures, and I swear they're totally a Gundam reference. I don't know what you're talking about. My big Akai, my really expensive Akai and Amuro figure is actually on the shelf above my desk, but I have it still here. But yeah, that's what I was like. I don't want to... I'm trying to clear things out that I don't think I'm ever going to do. But we have some shelves that we want to... We ended up doing a pilot theme in the bedroom already with some of them because we had the Code Geass girls are in there. I need to get like one more figure to put on there, though. I don't like that it's unbalanced. Wong has 2 C2s. I'm not a big fan of C2. I like Colleen. Yeah, you know, when I was looking it up, I was like, the price for delivery, even to my area, I just would rather have it delivered. Last time Wong and I went to go pick up like the four billies that we have in the bedroom with the doors, we literally were driving back in his car in like economy class seating. My knees were to my chest. Yes, Callan is good. I'm glad you understand. Although actually, the best girl in Code Geass was Shirley. Not from a pilot point of view, but I thought she actually really grew on me. I didn't think I'd like her. I like Callan right off the start, and I didn't think I'd like Shirley at all. But I ended up liking her a lot. I did not like Nunnally though. I'm sorry, guys. I actually liked Yuffie too. I was surprised there too. Typically I don't like the quote unquote nice characters, but who the hell would do this? Right, it was me. But yeah. I have that Colin figure with her pilot suit that she's starting to strip out of. It's pretty hot actually. I still remember back when I was cosplaying Natasha after like a year is when Code Geass came up, so everyone would always be like, "Oh, are you Callan?" And I was like, not quite." Because Natasha is one of my characters from Zoskia, so it was quite a bit of a different time period. But it's funny too, because there was one convention I was at where they had like a Code Geass shoot going on, and they were missing a Callan. That was like the only character they didn't have, so I'm just like half-ass photobombing in the back. I think it was one of the ones in maybe North Carolina. It's been a while. I was a lot younger then. Millie. I feel like I should know that character and I'm blanking. It's been a while since I've seen it. I know I really liked Rolo, which, you know, pissed some people off, but I kind of figured what happened to him would be his end. I don't always go in expecting Millie the blonde girl. Oh, I don't know. She didn't leave an impression on me. So I don't know what that says. Yeah, I was like, I a lot of times when I go in for my, like, I was watching it with a friend, and as soon as we started on season 2, I was like, I like this, you know, I was like, oh, this character, and then I was like, I made my prediction, and she just looks at me like, I hate you. Sure enough, I was right. My prediction for what would happen to him did. So. Sorry, guys, I grew up reading detective stories. I use a lot of logic and things, which also means sometimes I ruin stories for myself. I still remember when I was playing Nier Automata and Wong had already played it, and then I was just starting making up some really crazy theories, and he's like, the hell did you get that? I was like, well, this one side quest made me start thinking about this and all this, and I ended up being right, and he was just like, I don't even know how you got that. It's just, I was laughing so hard though. I should also point out that it doesn't like bother me. It's not like I'm like, oh, the story. If it's super predictable, it will. But I mean, honestly, there's some things I think like, there's no way, right? And then I laugh when they do come true because they sound so ridiculous. But there's logic behind it, is why. But yeah, I don't want to spoil it for other people, so generally I don't. That's why I'm also using very vague terms and not saying specific things, because I don't want to spoil any of this stuff in case you guys haven't read, seen, played, whatever. You know, I want you guys to have a chance to actually enjoy it. I don't like being spoiled things either. Yadayo. It's not nice. I actually even put some spoiler warnings on some of my Patreon posts. Not because they were major spoiler, because actually I feel like most of them, if you don't know the spoiler, you wouldn't actually get it. Like the one with the hamburger. I'm a mean person. It's okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, like, that's my next purchase. Is I also need to buy a new pair of glasses. So I have the Sharzaku ones right now, but they're starting to what is that called? The sides of the frame. What is that? Like the arms? They're not called arms, all right? Guys, I'm sorry. English is hard. But yeah, the things that sit on your ears. But yeah, they're starting to show some wear from the paint, and I can't. Hi, RTD. I can't actually like take them in and have them refitted for new lenses, anyways, because that's my only pair of glasses right now. My it was such a big gap between that one and the one before because of the weird insurance stuff that my old glasses were not actually super usable. And yes, I could do contacts, but I hate contacts. They hurt me. Uh-oh, it's time. I got my water right here. Hi, kitten. There's a small kitten affairs. Yeah, I have astigmatism in both eyes. So I do wear contacts for cosplay a lot. But I've learned out pretty easily, like pretty early on, I learned I have some trouble driving at night with contacts. Like, obviously with astigmatism, my night driving is weird anyways. The small one is here. Yes, the small one has arrived. My small sister. Yeah, cosplaying kitten is legit my actual older sister, but she's very small compared to me. She's 5 inches shorter. The small one. And I'm holding her pain hostage. No, I'm not really. I'm just teasing her with that. Even after my discount, I got a really good deal on it, so. But yeah, like, I definitely rub my eyes a lot. Oh my god, there's been a couple times when I would get back from a show and I didn't bother to like wipe my eye makeup off. And I would be like playing a game or something and talking to someone and not really thinking about it. And I would like rub my eyes and look like RTD because I would literally turn into a raccoon. I'm also definitely not one who wears makeup except for when it's cosplay. So like, don't ask me how to maneuver makeup. God, I still remember when I started doing eyeliner more regularly. The first there was a few years Wong and I did SakuraCon in Seattle. I did the first year I went solo, but after that he came with me for a couple because we would go up and see Talazux. She's on the Discord. You've probably seen her saying something dumb on there. But yeah, so we went there, and while we were getting ready to go to the guest dinner and debuting our Monogatari outfits, he did not like how I did my makeup. So he literally made me wash it off and then watched a YouTube video after he did my eyeliner. He can do my eyeliner better than I can. I don't know how to. I need to get one of those stencils, but with my shaky hands, it probably won't help too much. I've gotten better, and it's really funny too because the times I do it better are when I have not like slept and I'm really out of it. It always seems to be better when I'm not actually trying. Although I also had fun at Ramen Con this past year, sending Wong pictures of my eyeliner because he wasn't there and being like, look how good it looks, and he was like, wow, and I was like, it's because I didn't do it. Rana faded my eyeliner. Okay. Here we go. One braided rope done. I can turn that off. Yeah, part of the reason that I use a VTuber instead of myself is because I'm lazy and don't wanna. I'm in my PJs. I don't wanna dress cute. I just wanna be comfy. I'm always amazed at all those girls who are like, let's put on all this cute looks and stuff for streams. I'm like, God, I don't even want to do it in real life. I wear hoodies and baggy shirts to work all the time, so. I mean, since I work at the comic shop too, I wear really nerdy stuff. With that said, if you wear other stuff, that's not a problem. Wear whatever you want. Dude, I don't care if you're a guy and you're wearing that stuff, literally. Just wear whatever's comfortable to you. I mean, please wear something, though, because we do not need people flashing each other. Not again. And make sure you wear something at your feet, otherwise Wong will come get you. No loophole? What do you mean, no loophole? Darn you. Yeah, that's what I was like, I'm gonna stop it. Whenever people ask me, like, for cons, like, I mean, I can't figure out what I want to wear for cosplay-wise ever at cons either. They'll be like, what should I wear? I'll always be like, I would recommend clothing. The joke between me and my boss, or at the comic shop right now, is to get my boss into a maid outfit. He's refusing, which is sad. His wife is also thinks it's great. I did what is it? Saber Alter in her maid form, like way back in the day once, and I had a photo of it showed up in my memories on Facebook not that long ago. And yeah, I was talking about it there, and then because the comic shop I work at is owned by a husband and wife team. So yeah, the wife. I don't usually see the wife though, because she also works like a full-time job. So usually I see him. But yeah, so she was all like, "No, I think this is a great idea. We'll get you guys both to dress up as maids." I'm like, I'm fine with that if he dresses up. I literally have absolutely no dress code at the comic shop though. I mean, technically, if I wanted to wear bikini armor, I could wear bikini armor. I'm not going to though, guys. Sorry, you're not paying me enough for that. Ignore the fact that I have cosplayed Mimuru. Shh. Have you guys watched anything good lately? Kind of catching up on some stuff. I'm watching some new stuff, but I'm also just playing the whole catch-up game. Or do anything good? Eat anything good? Those are my favorites. I got little shrimps to put in my salad. It was yummy. We usually do chicken in our salads. I got what are they called? Like they're sometimes called salad shrimps, but they're just like little bitty pre-cooked shrimps with no tails or veins. Is that? Yeah. What? You're on vacation? That's no fair. I really want to play more video games. I need to catch up. Ooh, mac and cheese and fries. Okay, those side dishes are amazing. The chicken could depend on how it is. I don't like the way this is a white person saying this. I do not like the way white people cook chicken. I never realized how dry my chicken was. They were all mixed in the bowl together. Oh, so maybe it was okay. Well, are you watching any good horrors, quotable? Sometimes the B horrors can be fun. I don't want to do yard work. Although I do want to, when it gets, I was getting ready to replant my garden. I don't have to replant the catnip though. It's already doing that on its own. I apparently learned that catnip thrives on neglect. Like I knew it was a perennial, but damn, it never really died. Even though we get so cold up here. Yeah, there's a ton of crappy ones. For horror, I actually really like Korean and Japanese. 30 bags of waste. What are you wasting? What it like compost or like are you weeding or? You have a huge yard. Our yard is pretty big too, but we don't do yard work. I'm sorry. I manage my garden. Or did last year, so I'll do it again this year. This is only second year with garden. I want to go to vegetables though. The arugula grew really good last year, so I'm going to try that one again. I didn't do very good with the tomatoes though. I'm a big fan of like thriller and like supernatural mystery, that kind of thing for movies. I mean, it doesn't always have to have a supernatural entity, but I tend to like those the best. And I feel like Japan and Korea do really good with that. Yeah, exactly. They're not about the gore. They're not about just jump scares. It's literally about like an atmospheric thing. I mean, but like there are plenty of, there are actually American movies that fit that as well. But like, okay, a good way to say this is like, are you guys familiar with the American, or it is American, right? It's English, it's in English at least. The Haunting? The original one is very psychological and you're not actually 100% sure. Like it could be this or it could be that, depending on how you want to interpret it. But the remake that was, what is that? Would have been early 2000s, I think. God. It had Catherine Zeta-Jones and Owen Wilson in it. They're two of the actors I actually know the names of. Did you say ow or wow? Okay, Wong said wow in the background. I thought he said ow, and then I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's making an Owen Wilson reference back there. Yeah, exactly. Well, like, and even the ones like Train to Busan and stuff that are more of the standard, like, zombie one. What was that other one where they're just filming it via social media at the apartment complex? I saw that one on Netflix. I can't think of what it's called. It's a zombie one though. But yeah, I mean, there might be some gore, but it's really not about that. It's a lot about character development and the lore and the buildup. I've never actually watched the Japanese version of that. Yes, it is #alive. You're right. That is exactly what it's called. That one was actually a fun one. Yeah, I really like stories with character development. I'm a huge fan of like folklore and stuff too. So a lot of that plays into a lot of the horror movies and stuff too. But even if they're not like, they don't always have to have that supernatural element either, because there's been some good ones without it. I don't know. Wong and I just will go through and try to find like ones that are, if we see one that's coming out looks good, watch Kingdom. I have not seen Kingdom yet. I will say one of my big problems with watching Korean films is I cannot understand Korean. So I actually have to pay attention to the subtitles. English and Japanese, I have the subtitles on, but I don't always look at them because I don't need them. But yeah, with Korean ones, I have to like actually... I'm one of those people who has trouble sitting still. But I do occasionally take a break to just sit still in front of the TV and watch a movie. I also will not watch... If it's a movie that was originally in Korean or something, I will not watch it in English. It has to be in its original language. I don't like watching... I don't like how when they're just so bad when they're dubbed. I'd rather watch it even if I don't know the language. It just means I have to, spend a little more time focusing. My Korean knowledge is basically Iseo. Hanbok, Noribong, nothing useful. Iseo is the equivalent of death, by the way, guys. It doesn't really mean anything on its own. It's just an ending. I still don't like dubs. I would rather watch the original language, even if I can't understand it. I'm not like trying to like slight the people who did the dub. It's just, yeah, I want to give them the. All right, you have fun too, Hirosaki. It always is nice when they have a budget. The biggest problem with it isn't even always the acting itself, which obviously can be hard to match mouth slaps, but it's the what do you call it? The translations. There are a lot of things. I can't say I can't actually say this specifically about Korean because I don't know a lot with their language directly, but I know like what is it, Hung and Sunbae. I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right. They're both the equivalent of kind of like a senpai type thing. Hi, Seth. But yeah, I know with those two, you don't get those a lot. Like you lose that. And so it's the same kind of thing where you'll have a character who would never call somebody by their first name. Oh my God. Somebody has hidden and raised up to get the maid cafe. I see, Sai. This is what you've been waiting for. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause my music. I know, I make it sound dramatic. Yeah, I put that on there just because I was like, I'm going to be a dumbass, but I've used it before. Okay, I turned off the music so you can hear me better. That's all it is. Oishikunare, moi, moi, cute. That's what you get. It's me being cute, that's it. No, it's just me. The one time you'll get me cute. I can relate. Saw Retta in Japan originally, and everything had a horrible to say. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna draw on your almond rice. You just wasted all the ketchup, man. I feel like if the one time I tried to do it before, I was using an American ketchup bottle, and it kind of looked like I murdered somebody, which also seems pretty on par with me. Actually, when I was in Japan as a student in college, I saw Gake no Ue no Ponyo. Ponyo on a cliff. Is it just called Ponyo in the US? Oh, okay, it is. What? You went to a maid cafe and told them to treat you like shit? I had them draw me a cat. We went to... Pinafore. Wong is like, no, how did you not remember it? I couldn't remember it because I was thinking of the maid cafe with the pigs. That isn't real. Oh, you... Yeah, I know you. I never watched Densha Otoko. I couldn't get into it. I know, sir. I know. But yeah, we went to Pinafore, which actually was nice because it wasn't super crowded and it was actually able to get in. It was, yeah. It makes me a very much. It has a very similar style to the one that they work with in Akiba Senso. It's smaller like that. But it does look much more like a bar. Yes, I do agree, Wong. Even had one of them. What? Eh? Oh, wow! You went all out, huh? I don't think I could ever do that. But I guess if they're willing to do it, it must have just been fun for them. I don't know if I still have my picture with because Wong and I both got pictures with different maids too, as part of the package we ordered. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. X2 doubt. Honestly, I think I really like the concept of maid cafes. If done correctly. I feel like in the US it would be a lot harder to do them though, because a lot of Americans are crass and would not follow, like, respect the boundaries. And part of it is just our society, the way that we deal with stuff and the way we're trained for stuff is different. Chains? Eh? Chains? What do you mean? Oh, like these are supposed to be like braided rope, but yes, they're akin to chains. I was like, what are you talking about? Me thinking about maid cafes and wondering what kind of freaking maid cafe you're going to, kitten. I see you found the BDSM maid cafe. Chips, dips, chains, and whips, as my mother would always say. Every time I talk about her, it makes it sound like we were weird. I don't know what you're talking about. You like to go to that one? Yeah, I bet. I feel like Wong and Spiker would like that one too. Maybe not full on BDSM, but they're a men, you know. Spiker, he's not here, Twaibu. Spiker. Lame. I'm sorry if you notice I'm not even on a Discord call or anything. You should tell Spiker that he's lame. Lame. I really don't know what I was doing here. God, this is such a mess. What was I trying to do here? Well, if I'm reading this right, I'm guessing I switched which direction it was going at one point. I think this is supposed to be more of the color right here. And then this should be some kind of... Was that... Oh, maybe I was trying to do like a frog class. Maybe that's what I was doing here. Well, it's not going to be a frog class anymore, because that pooch has already sailed. And yes, I know that was a metaphor. I'm sorry. My brain just kind of went and did its thing. Oh, did you? Now you're gonna become the maid cafe. The Oji-san Lily. Wait, so is it actually... Oh my gosh, yeah, trying to explain sometimes that stuff to other people. I mean, you're talking to the girl who literally has gone to a pet shop to buy a collar for a costume, a leather collar. I tried to go to like one of those like adult shops, like the sex shops or whatever, like the nicer ones, and I walked in and they said hi and it scared me, so I left. And I went to PetSmart instead and tried on collars there. And then I also bought a riding crop at a farm supply store. And then guy was like, "Your horse." I'm like, "Oh, it's not for a horse. You know how it is." Oh, wow. I don't know. The butt plug thing isn't, I just don't understand. Like, I know I joke and I read yaoi and stuff, but wouldn't that be just so dirty? But I guess everyone has their own kink. It's always weird to think she was into it. Oh, well, yeah, see, that was her kink. I do remember as a child, one of my best friends growing up, Satori, Kid knew her too. We hung out, we all hung out together a lot. But anyways, when I was really like a lot younger, before we really started hanging out with Kitten and stuff, she would want to go on walks around her subdivision, but she would literally want to go on walks. She would get a leash and want me to walk around like she was a dog. Oh my Mew. I my me strawberries. Yeah. Ironically, Satori now runs a doggy daycare. No, she does not put on the dog's collars. Oh god. She's not actually a dog. She just really likes animals. It's just, you know, when you're... That would have been like... We're talking 7, 8. Yes, she did eat dog food. I mean, I've called her a bitch, but not when she was pretending to be a dog. No, we were like, because yeah, it would have been like 4th grade. So that would have been like, what, 8 or 9? Because I met her in the merit program, which I didn't join until 4th grade because it didn't start until 4th grade. Why are you salty? Did you put too much shio in your ramen? 9, 10, okay. Look what you did. You summoned it. Yeah, I've been reading a lot of horror stories about people with commissioning stuff lately. I mean, to be fair, I have 3 commissions out right now for various things that I have paid for. One of them was paid for last year, but I knew it would be a long time. The other one of them way earlier this year, like we're talking January, and the other one, oh, well, yeah, well, see, I make sure, I sometimes, like with people I know personally, what I usually do is I'll let them, or if they're a repeat customer, I'll let them, you know, either put like, my policy is if it's under $50, I ask for, it all down at first if it's a new customer. If it's somebody I already know though, they just pay it all when the sketch is okayed. If it's not somebody I know, or if it's over 100, I do require like, you know, half down. Yes, my things have I can go way under 100 on a lot of mine, so. But yeah, there's so many people I know like not getting, but yeah, I have that person working on a song for me. They picked one of the harder ones of my songs. Yeah, painting should definitely be half up front because you need it. Phoenix. Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, oh my god, that asshole. But yeah, there's been too many times. I also had to start literally putting in my things like, okay, dudes, you have to like, you're only gonna get yay amount of changes because so many people were making it like You know, they just want to keep making changes. Oh, nice. Which one are you gonna wear? Are you gonna actually have them like made up? Then are you like yeah, not I was gonna say some artists like doing that, some don't. But I think at the same time, if they take it knowing that, I'll just draw it on a stick figure. I believe that. I mean, to be fair, if you actually look at my original design sheets for a lot of my characters, they are basically glorified stick figures with clothes on for coloring. I don't recommend doing that. That's why I'm like going through and slowly doing better design sheets. I need to fix up Lily's now though. Oh, okay, just the back and the shirts. Oh, so it's gonna be like actually printed art? Okay. I was like, are you gonna actually have these like sewn? I don't know. Oh, there's the feet. I see it. Okay, we're gonna go up to the shop once it opens too. It's not too far. It's a little past Mitsuwa, so I know where it is. Ish. I actually don't know the exact address, so I can't say I know like where it is, but I know the city it's gonna be in. I need to buy some chasu. No, that's just it. It's like 2 hours. It's not that far. I haven't gotten to Mitsu in a long time either. All right, here's the time where I stop looking at all of my references and just wing it. I'm not wrong. Get the Jiro bowl. Dare? At like a person? I don't know what the Jiro bowl is. Oh, like the chef? Wait, he has a bowl? Yeah, I haven't been to Mitsu in a while either, kitten. I want to go get some cake. Ah, oh my god, hi. Okay, I also have to. Jiro bowl, it's lots of cabbage, beans. Oh, I love chasu. Oh. All right, I'm doing the fry drum. There we go. Oh my gosh. Wong's petting around and going, it's okay, baby. I'll be all over soon. He was just like, what's going on? Nice. Yeah, I couldn't put thigh drum. It said that was not allowed, so I put fry drum. Yes, I just smacked my thighs, guys. That's all you got. Futomomo? How dare you call them futo? I didn't say that it wasn't the term, Wong. Yeah, okay, so it is. So, oh, so it's a dish then. Okay. So no, because we have like some oh my god, futa. No, he said futomomo. It's thighs. Wong, bring out the futa. King Spa. Eh? I don't know what that is. Wong, when are you gonna hit King Spa with him? Mandatory section. I could make a really, really mean joke right now about magnifying glasses. I won't. I'll behave. Okay. Is that actually a thing guys do in the locker room? So do they go here? Wong's like, no. I don't know, man. I feel like as a girl, we all really did compare our boobs. You're right. It's not about the size. This is really random, guys, but I feel like because this conversation is in my chat, I need to tell you. So I was looking at your guy and saying nice. I thought I was about hearing the word 69 and saying nice. But no, they did a study, and apparently only women do not care about the size of the penis. It is only gay guys who do. So, more you know. I don't remember where that came up, but I'm guessing it was something my mother found and told me about, because that definitely seems like right up her alley of stuff I don't need to know that she would tell me. I swear, guys, my mom is completely normal. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, come on. Kitten and I turned out just fine. I don't know why I just thought of Fred going, I can like Traps and Daphne. Have you guys watched the Scooby-Doo's Mystery Inc? You should. It's got a lot of really good one-liners and a lot of very good, I guess, like our generational humor. I mean, I assume you guys are all probably similar generation. Yes, I'm a millennial, guys. God, I'm old. I don't like that. I'll get rid of that. Undo. You cannot undo. I always rate my streams 18 plus so we can talk about shit. It's fine. I like to curse. We're all old. You're not wrong. Oh god, the other day at work at the comic shop, so I wore there was was it the 35th anniversary of Ninja High School, which is a American comic. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it's by actually done by Ben Dunn, who was one of the guest artists I had on the Zoskias Kickstarter. I had him do a piece of an artwork of Light that I actually colored myself, but he did the line art for it. Anyways, I was wearing a shirt for that, and my boss was like, oh, that's a cool shirt. And I was like, yeah, I thought it was great because, you know, it's a 35th anniversary. And if you look at the date, it was the year I was born. And then, like, he just has, like, this horrifying, like, oh, God, I graduated high school that year. Like, oops, I'm sorry. Oh, God damn it. There was supposed to be another one of these. Why would you do that? Yeah, he was just like having like, I'm gonna go in the other room now. It's fine. Obviously joking, but still. It's just pretty funny. But yeah. We're that old, guys. That old TM. You know, there's a problem when you're like the same age as the Oji-san from Isekai Oji-san. What was that one? Long is just like twitching over here. Going, I think I may have broken his brain by saying that. He does not want to admit. I don't think it's too bad though. You know, they say you're only as old as you feel, but when you're me and my body is breaking down, like what does that mean? Aging is mandatory. I always tell my kids not to do it, like my students. I'm like, don't do it, it's a trap. I mean, I'm not trying to encourage them to kill themselves. No, that's not it either. Just don't grow up. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I guess we'll do it like that. I mean, I don't think maturity, like the way that a lot of society tries to like define maturity isn't quite true. I don't think either, because you can be mature and still do dumb things like do a cowboy dance down an aisle at a grocery store. Because maturity has more to do with knowing when is the right time to be serious and to not just do anything that would be dangerous, or like, you know, not blow everything at like a gambling hall, or just, you know, buy a huge cake every day and eat it. I think maturity is kind of more knowing your limits and actually knowing when to enact them. And then, yeah, so that, at least that's my opinion. But yeah, I do think that anybody who's like, oh, you must be immature because you're into this or that. Well, you know, no. God, with the customers at the comic shop, we have a lot of the older guys coming in and stuff. One of our regulars, female regulars, I realized was around the same age as me, so that was fun. She always thought she was a lot older than me, and then like we talked about something. I don't remember what it was. It was probably something like Rugrats, because that usually seems to be the thing that gets people. I'll say something and they like stare at me and they're like, "Wait, how old are you?" Like, I'm not. I'm actually older than you thought. I'm sorry, guys. I'm part of your generation. And don't hurt me. My back does that enough. Come on, she cut the nail. Yeah, I don't think giving. Yeah, because to me, it's like, honestly, that the part of finding that balance between it, I think, is more mature than just being like, well, I can't have this because obviously they say it's only for kids. But God, because nowadays, like, why would you not want people to have fun? Like, people need breaks. We're all overworked so much and underpaid and not appreciated. And not even just in employment and stuff, just a lot of times even by family and stuff. Or friends. And, you know, it's just like you put all this effort into stuff and you're not getting that energy back. And even things that are hobbies, a lot of them are starting to become jobs, and it's crazy. So what the hell is wrong with, you know, relaxing in a way like playing a video game or, you know, watching an anime, reading a book, you know, or especially like a comic or something? Isn't it better that that's the choice than like, let's go, I don't know, murder someone? I'm sorry, guys. Murder is only sometimes the answer. I know, coming from me, that's rich, right? What the hell did I do? Oh, that's a belt? Wait a second. Did I do like... Was I trying to do some weird vest thing? My God, I don't even know what the hell I was doing here, guys. It's come to that part again. Oh, it definitely looks like a vest thing, though. I gave him some kind of bracelet. Oh, you know what? What kind of bracelet did I give him here? I bet you it's supposed to be the same thing. I also hate how much of our lives we have to sacrifice for things like work and stuff, because they're all like, yeah, work while you're young, travel while you're old. Like, why? You're too old to enjoy it. You're in pain and stuff. Like, I'm not saying that you can't do stuff when you're older, but to basically say that you shouldn't do that when you're young and that you should dedicate yourself to work and not having fun, it's like, that's no way to live. You might as well not even be alive at that point. Oh, he does have gloves. I gave him gloves. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I figured it out. Do I win? I figured out my own art. Yeah, that is rare, but that's good too. Honestly, as much as I was always like, when I had gotten out of retail, I was like, I never want to go back. I really like working at the comic shop. It's been really great, and everyone there is really cool. A really fun group. I've never felt like a lot of even some of our customers have mentioned that like at other stores and stuff, sometimes they'll feel like they're being treated like, especially like females or children when they have kids with them, they're like, what are you doing in here, kind of thing. And I like the fact that I personally have never felt like anybody who's come into our store has been like, oh, you're a girl, or like even today I was talking to a guy because we have magic cards too, and was talking about Magic, and I've never played Magic. I don't really know anything about it besides like the basic that I've had to learn from working there. And he was explaining stuff to me, but he was never being like, oh, how could you not know about this? And, you know, not treating me like, oh, you work here and don't know this? Like, nah, he was explaining how a card worked to me. I was just, because he was like, oh man, this card is hilarious. So I asked him why it was funny. I wanted to know. I also do try to talk to the customers and figure out, like, I get recommendations from stuff to read and stuff too. One of our regulars, I joke that I hate her because she's amazing. But yeah, she keeps recommending me stuff. Or I'll be putting books away in the subscriber box and I'm like, man, this one looks good. And I'm like, God damn it, it's hers again. It's always hers. Well, I get the concept only because I've learned it over the course because everyone there has been very nice. Because yeah, that's come up too with we used to host HeroClick games there, and a lot of people stopped playing because they just were feeling what's the word? Like they weren't having fun with it. And to be fair, I had played HeroClix once. I was being taught how to play it, and I can also state that while it wasn't for HeroClix, it was for Warhammer. Kitten has gone through the same thing because I witnessed hers, where you don't know how to play something, and instead of like really walking you through it, they just kind of slaughter you, and then what the hell is the fun of that? And that was a big thing that a lot of that kind of stuff stopped getting. There wasn't enough people coming to it because there was like a group of people who would just like, yeah, they knew how to play. Like, so what? You don't have to make everyone else not want to play for it, because that's exactly what happened, because everyone else felt like they weren't having a chance to really learn and they weren't having fun. Yeah, that's kind of why I never really played it, because the person who taught me basically did not make me feel like I wanted to learn it, because they were just like, let's see how fast we can kill you kind of thing. And like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a quote unquote special deck or anything. I'm using like just some random stuff that from packs. I'm not even using anything like customized really. So I don't know. And yeah, because I watched when one of the times I went to go hang out with Kitten, she was doing a Warhammer one with her lizard army. And yeah, the guy that was supposed to be teaching her basically was just slaughtering her, and it's like, okay, I get that you can win. Oh no, Spiker's here. Twyfu. He's here. I guess it's time for me to flee. But yeah, it's not fun. You are? I mean, I think you are, unless that's Wong who's now Spiker. Can I change your name to M-Man? No, earlier Twyfu said it was lame because you weren't here. And now you're here and she doesn't even get to notice. I'm guessing RTD might be streaming since he mentioned he was going. I know, I think Hirusaki is too, because he mentioned he was getting ready. God damn it. This is gonna be one of those days where I'm gonna have like a lot of people. That's my brother. No, that's you, both of you. You guys are both M-Man. M-Men. Okay, well, yes. Yes. See, he knows the other M-Men are coming. They're coming, they're answering the call. Oh my god, you're giving him feet. Oh, it's so nice of Spiker to want to become a dragon with you, though. I'm working on a commission today that has been a lot of work because I can't tell what I drew. And yeah, I usually try to ink it on the sketchbook page before, but I was like, it will be fine. Spoiler, it was not fine. So yeah, it's a Final Fantasy character. Size, please. There's Wong's thighs. I drew them. Those are Wong's thighs, guys. I love drawing thighs, actually. The thighs? Yeah, they're amazing, right? Yeah, it's been taking time because I also forgot how I did part of the outfit, but I'm liking it. So And I mean, she okayed the sketch. He okayed the sketch. Those are your thighs when you tuck. Oh, okay. So that's definitely an important what is that word? Like when you point something out so people understand it. What is that called? Clarification, right? Is that it? Distinction. One of those. Yes. Oh my god, yeah, there's still so much. At least I've gotten through like the worst parts of it, I feel like. Because a lot of this stuff is going to be easier for me to figure out what the hell I was doing. I know this is a belt. For some reason, I forgot the shirt. You need 500 more fries? Why? I can't give you fries. I can only give Happy Meals. I'm sorry, guys. You trying to bonk Wong? Is that what you're trying to do? Gonna get this man. Wong, he's trying to get you. This is a perfect moment where you're like, never gonna get me, and then you bonk yourself. No. Maybe. I can't wait to show Spiker what we've done with the house and forest. No, I guess I'll just leave that like that. What is that? I gave him like a tail. What the fuck? What was I doing with this outfit? Ah! What is that? Oh! Ito! Thank you for the raid! How do I do a shout out? Yeah, like this, maybe? Hi. Did I do it right? Oh, I still need to play Crisis Core. I need to get it too. I want to play with Minerva. I know she's scary, but I want to play with her. She's pretty. Spiker, she's blonde. Oh my god, thank you for following. As I shout Spiker, she's blonde. Yeah, Minerva is like the only Final Fantasy character I have kind of cosplayed. When I went to go see what is that called? The orchestra? I threw together like a Minerva outfit. Just kind of like thrifted it. Not thrifted it. I actually sewed the bodice, so it wasn't thrifted. But yeah, I just like made a faux and I did the headdress. And I made it more like, you know, wearable to a sitting down in a orchestra concert hall. But it's okay. Only one person recognized me outside of my group, and ironically, it was a Genesis cosplayer, so it was perfect. Yeah, I've never got to actually play the original all the way through, so I mean, I know what happens, obviously, but still. I want to play the remaster. I want to see the pretty graphics. Yeah, okay. I actually, though, think this is a good time for me to get off because I'm going to eat ice cream. So yeah, I still got... I'm getting past the points that I really didn't know what the heck what I drew there. Oh god, I gotta do some trim on there too. God damn it. Why would I do this to myself? Because I was told I had free reign of the outfit, and this is what happens. Don't do that to me. This is what happens. Alright, so I guess we will not be rating Ito, obviously. I did already eat normal dinner. I had a stuffed crust pizza. That was yummy, and I actually, that's the only way I ever eat the crust. I don't really like crust on pizza much. Yeah, no, I ate before stream. I try to eat before stream or during stream, which is weird too, but... Alright, but yeah, so I'm hoping this weekend to try to play some Sons of Forest with Wong and Spiker and Ghostly. Do some more shenanigans. And then... karaoke is this Saturday for sure. This is what it says, the 29th. That is Saturday, right? I have to check my calendar now. I don't know which day. Yeah, that's the 29th. So 8 p.m. Central is karaoke. I may be going solo. I maybe have a partner, depending on how said partner is feeling. You guys, of course, are welcome to come make requests. I do still state that, unfortunately, my specialty is 90s anime songs, but I will try to do whatever song you throw at me. And if I don't know it at all, I will not try it because I don't know it. But I will let you know. And like, yeah, you don't have to worry about being like, oh, you don't know this song? How dare you? So, yeah. All right, I guess we'll go raid Hirosaki again because we got some more tales going on. And then, yeah, I don't know. Wong, are you going to play try to stream Gundam this week? Okay, so Wong's not sure on that. Yeah. But yeah, make sure to, go support people, have fun. All right, so we are going to go raid Hiru is playing Tales of Vesperia again because you got to go raid Tales. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to get back to Star Ocean, but in the meantime, I have to do work. All right, let's go. I hope you guys all have a good night. Eat lots of yummy food. All right, ikuwayo. Oh. Wow, that's a party.